I've never heard a sound like that here. It sounds like it's going up and then coming back down. Like it sounds like it's going real high and then coming back down.
Another near-Earth object. We're seeing this every week now, almost 3 or 4 times a month. We're seeing a near miss. Well, guess what, everyone? This one passes on Halloween. I'm talking about 2015 TB 145. It passes on Halloween.
After 5 hours of rain, flash flood.
Japanese officials have confirmed the first diagnosis of cancer related to work at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. The Ministry of Labor made the announcement
The United
on
Nations
Tuesday.
Cultural Agency, UNESCO, is set to declare the Western Wall in Jerusalem Al-Quds as an integral part of the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. In a draft resolution, UNESCO is seeking to affirm that the Barak Wall, also known as the Wailing Wall, belongs to Muslims.
A neighborhood street turned into a raging river, a part of one of California's busiest freeways. Interstate 5 turned into a muddy lake. In the drought-stricken, fire-ravaged Southern California hills, short but heavy downpours can create mayhem.
Those 2 neighborhoods affected, Boyle Heights and East LA. Many residents in those neighborhoods, they blamed the city for not clearing out all of the debris in these storm-drained structures, but city officials say this was not an oversight at all on their part, and that the tens of thousands of storm drains and catch basins across the city are in fact El Nino ready.
Which was recorded by a local resident, appears to show a huge city floating in the clouds. The apparition, which was witnessed by hundreds of shocked local residents, only lasted a few minutes before completely disappearing.
Local businessman is describing the fast approaching El Nino. This is what it looks like after a rainstorm at his Mission Gorge shop. Crews have been clearing all the brush they can, but that doesn't mean we are in the clear for major
Forecasters have issued early warnings to prepare for sub-zero temperatures and blizzard conditions across the entire UK. A perfect storm of ingredients including the most powerful El Niño on record and changes in air pressure over the Arctic threaten horrendous conditions across Britain.
Look at the damage caused by yesterday's late storm.
We know a lot of you saw it and you heard of the thunder and the lightning, the wind, violent wind all across the valley.
Southern California might be used to earthquakes by now, but scientists say a major quake may soon shake the region. A new study from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory says there's a 99.9% chance the Los Angeles area will be rocked by an earthquake with a 5.0 magnitude or greater.
A dying star is ripping apart planets in its own solar system, according to a team of astronomers who published a paper in the journal Nature. The zombie star, called WD 1145+017, is a white dwarf in the constellation Virgo.
Don't freak out, but there's a giant hole in the sun. A hole so big it could swallow 50 Earths, and it's letting solar wind loose into space at tremendous speeds. But like I said, everything's okay. Typhoon Kapu might have already left the Philippines, but civil defense officials say the death toll from the storm is rising. A number of reports indicate that anywhere from 39 to 58 people have been killed, with others still missing.
Take a look at this. The parking garage to a Turtle Creek high-rise collapsed, sending concrete and rock down several floors. Vehicles and people were inside the Renaissance on Turtle Creek when it happened. Now, we're not sure if weather played a role, but it certainly isn't helping things.
According to Geek.com, in 1631, a printing company made a huge failure of a typo when they published 1,000 copies of the Naughty New Testament. Known as the Wicked Bible, this Bible changed one of the 10 Commandments to say, "Thou shalt commit adultery."
Foreign military aircraft. This is Chinese Navy. You are approaching our military alert zone. Leave immediately.
High above the South China Sea, the radio crackles with a stern warning.
Go, go!
A source of dispute appears on the horizon seemingly out of nowhere. Islands man-made by China, hundreds of miles from its coastline.
A hole has opened up. And not just one, I've witnessed two when looking through all the GIFs and the different graphs here that have popped up in this region. The question is, what is causing this?
Yeah, there's a lot of rotation in that. Oh, that's on the ground.
I got one west that's watch a little bit, will you, please? Copy that, Chief.
Holy crap.
Are we on the wrong side of this thing?
No, it's moving that way. We're good. We need to go check on that place.
As the hurricane made landfall on Friday evening, it brought lashing rains and strong winds of more than 250 kilometers an hour. People were told to get off the streets ahead of time, not everyone obeying orders. Businesses boarded up their premises. Residents who couldn't leave town protected their homes with sandbags. The storm left little untouched. Earlier in the day, more than 10,000 tourists were evacuated from the popular resort of Puerto Vallarta. Holidays ruined, but at least they're safe. This was the resort as the hurricane hit. The speed at which Patricia strengthened from a tropical storm to a Category 5 hurricane took many by surprise. Satellites mapped its intensity. It's now expected to drop back to a tropical storm on Saturday.
Hay cero visibilidad. Era la fuerza del aire. Ya para terminar, estamos creo entrando, ya más bien saliendo del huracán, está durísimo, ya son rachas, tantito le vamos a enseñar, de más, yo creo 200 kilómetros por hora, o más de 200. Ya me estoy. No.